Well, I thought I'd show you Chase's hiding spot in my front yard. This is where he likes to be. This is right in the front of our rose garden. He likes to put his butt back against the bushes so that he can feel safe and secure. And he likes hanging out there. You can see he's just chilling. He doesn't move a whole lot, so he doesn't like wander around or run around too much. So he's doing really good. We're going to show you how he moves and how far he's come as far as getting back to good health and well-being. All right, let's set him down and we'll show him where his food is so that you guys can see how he moves. So you can see how he moves. He does have partial movement in one of his legs. And so this is Chase in our rose garden. He's eating, we're giving a combination of both wet and dry food to make his bowels consistent and not runny. We find that a mixture of both works really well for him. And we've also found that as long as we express him every 8 hours or so, we're trying to do it even more often, that he's on a regular schedule and he doesn't even have accidents. Even sometimes during the night, all night, in the morning he'll still be pretty clean and not soiled. The first week or so that we had him, his bowels and his bladder, everything about him, his expression was stinky and smelly, and it was terrible. But now that he's getting regular, it's no problem. It's no problem at all as far as he doesn't smell. His fur's not matted anymore. We've given him more than a dozen baths, and so he's a really clean cat now. Clean enough actually that I allow him to sleep on my bed with me. He actually sleeps behind my head or in front of me, and we'll pet him. And there, I think he's getting hot, so he's gonna move into the shade.
I'll finish giving him his food.
All right, Chase is hot, so he had to move to the shade to finish up his meal. He likes to park his butt against something so that nothing can come behind him. He likes to put himself back up into a corner. And we've also found that he likes his crate quite a bit. It provides him a semblance of security and protection that he seems to enjoy. So we do keep him crated at night, and this also keeps him from moving around so much so that he scrapes his butt, because we're trying to keep the diaper off of him as much as possible too, so that his butt can heal. Because when we first got him, his butt and bottom side did not look good. It was pretty scraped up, raw, red and bloody looking. We've been treating him with aloe and new skin and a bunch of different things for the past 2 weeks since we've had him, and he has come a long way. He's healed up pretty good. All the girls here are able to manipulate him and to work with him, and he's trusting all of us now. When we first used to bring him outside, when he ran, he would run for the woods. And now when he runs, he's actually running to the house and running inside the house. So he's feeling a lot more comfortable with us and a lot more relaxed with the living situation here. I do have 2 other cats that are purebred Persians, one Fiona and one Samson, and they have not yet really interacted with Chase, but at some point I'm sure they will, and I'm hoping to get that on film and video as well. Right now my cats are still hesitant as to, you know, how Chase moves and acts, and because he's a little bit different and has a different way about him, they're uncertain to, you know, what to do with him. So they just kind of avoid him right now, and they check each other out. Chase checks them out. They check him out. He likes to be, like I said, crated, and that way he can watch from his box everything that goes around him, and he feels a lot more secure. And he's come a long ways. He doesn't even hiss at us very much anymore. He still does, because, you know, he can't move, so that's his way of saying, ooh, I don't feel so comfortable. I'm letting you know that you're crossing boundaries, or you're getting a little bit too close to my satisfaction. And so he lets us know. He lets us know what's up with him and what we can do to help him out. He also lets us know in the morning, which is strange, when he needs to use the bathroom, when he has to have a bowel movement. And so the girls have been expressing them during this time, and it's been really good, because if they can empty him during those times, he doesn't even have an accident. And so that's a wonderful thing too. We've been trying to bring him outside as much as possible, to let him, you know, hang out in his natural environment, because he was an outside cat. But he's come a long ways, and I hope that, you know, there's somebody out there that would be willing to take on his care. He's an incredibly good cat. We'll provide somebody with that was a bird that just landed by Chase. But he will make an awesome companion for somebody that can dedicate themselves to his care. And like I said, he can move his left leg partially, and he seems to be able to push his bowels on his own. Expression does help him in both certain circumstances, as far as with his bladder and his bowel, to the point where, you know, like I said, he's not having any accidents anymore. His fur is all clean. He's all clean. We even clipped a lot of his hair. He's really, for being a wild and outdoor cat, or a homeless cat, he really is, he really puts up with a lot of us. A lot of us doing stuff to him, and he's really tolerant. And so he knows also that he needs a certain amount of care, and that he has to do these things. And so he appreciates, and he shows appreciation. You know, he's grateful to the girls that have been willing to help him with his care. And so just wanted to give you an update, and we'll be filming more as time goes on. Maybe even today we'll add a few segments to this clip. But God bless you, for all of you out there that are willing to help him out, or to that even have interest in his, you know, his case, because he's a really good cat. And I really I thank the Lord that he did send him here, because if he would have sent him anywhere else, he would have had no chance. No chance. Not only would most people not have even took the time to clean him up, but just the fact that he was paralyzed, you know, and partially disabled. Even the vets were like, he needs to be put down immediately. But the people that were, you know, doubting Thomases that have been around us, and that have watched him progress. Drink some water, Chase. You're gonna get some more food in a second, buddy. Here Chase is getting hooked up with some dry food, some wet food, and some tuna juice. So he's got the hook up here.
He's gonna love that.
Mm-hmm. This cat has no problem eating. It's funny because he'll make a mess of himself. He'll have his whole face caked in gravy and juice. When we first got him, the first day that he came up to us, he ate 2 hot dogs, some dry food, and a full can of Friskies food too. He was starving. Then we hooked him up with some water, and I don't know how long it had been since he drank any water, but he was crazy dehydrated. But as you can tell, he's doing good. He's just like a normal cat, except for he can't move his back legs so much. Really good cat too. Definitely deserves to be loved, and he will bring an abundance of love into somebody's house. Whoever it is that can, afford to give them the time and the focus that he needs for his care. And once you get him regulated, like I said, there's no problem as far as bowel, bladder, accidents. And also we'll show at some point how to express chase as far as clearing his bowel and bladder. It's really, really simple. Had no idea that actually it would be this easy, and that caring for a cat with a disability, with paralysis, would actually be as simple as it is. It's just a matter of, being persistent with the care, and that once you get them on a certain schedule, it's just a matter of routine. So he really is a cute cat, dude. Still very, very frightened though by loud noises or people he doesn't know. Like yesterday we had him outside, the mailman came up and he booked it immediately. He took off, but he ran inside the house, which was kind of cool. The only thing was is he didn't have a diaper on him, so we were worried about him, leaking or having any accident in a place where we couldn't get to him, because there are some hiding places in the house. So, and I didn't want him to do that because I didn't want my other cats to then start using the bathroom or anywhere else other than the litter boxes. So, but this is Chase. Talk to everybody soon.